one of the craziest stories, like, we were just sitting at Derek's house, like, it was so nonchalant, like, how it was brought up to us, like, we went out drinking and went out, like, about our lives and completely forgot about it. But, all right, check this. So we're kicking it, like, for the past 2 weeks, right? There's this dude, JJ, the black dude, you know, that, like, runs the whole building. You ever see him, the black, like, the old, like, janky black dude that always walks around and, like...
Yeah, okay.
The building manager, pretty much, right? So, a week ago, Derek's like, I haven't seen JJ in, like, 2 weeks, dude. Like, where the fuck is JJ? And I'm like, dude, like, I don't know. I've seen him, like, a week ago. He's like, dude, he hasn't been here in, like, 7 days. That dude's there every day. Like, the trash was piling up. Like, the dumpsters filled. The building was, like, nothing was getting done. So we forgot about it. Like, it's fucking the janitor. Like, we're not thinking about that dude. Mm-hmm. So, it sounds fucked up, but, like, you're really not. Like, so we're there today, and, like, mad fucking cops and fire trucks are outside. And they pull up and we're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, seriously, it's a one-way. Nothing ever happens on that street. Mm-hmm. So we're curious. We're sitting there. Nothing's going on. They come in the skate shop building. Mm-hmm. We're like, damn, dude, what the fuck's going on? And, like, like, that kid, that black kid, you call him Blackula. Yeah. He came in and he was like, yeah, someone's talking about, like, a fire or some window or some door they were trying to open. Like, they couldn't get the door open. And I'm like, oh, someone probably, like, fell asleep with a cigarette, left the candle on or some shit. Like, it's nothing. We forget about it. So we start listening to fucking Morrissey and, like, fucking Bootsy Collins and shit, chilling, drinking beers in the shop. Shut the lights off. We're chilling in dim lighting, like, having mad fun. Like, Derek's hanging out with Kendra. I'm there miserable in the corner. All of a sudden...
It sounds like mad fun.
Yeah. All of a sudden, the other building manager, the dude who owns the building, comes in, and it looks like he's been crying, like heavily sobbing. Mm-hmm. Immediately I could tell, like, by this dude's demeanor, like, something was wrong. And, like, I'm listening to a song, not really paying attention, looking at Samantha's pictures online. And Derek's like, I hear, like, some interaction, some conversation going on, not paying attention. Derek goes, oh my God. And he puts his elbows on the table, and I'm like, what, like, are they losing the shop? Like, what's going on here? Because that's what I thought it was about, like, the building owner telling him to leave, because Derek looked so distraught. And then the guy's like, yeah, I found him there, like, 20 minutes ago. And I'm like, wait, what? And Derek goes, JJ's dead, man. Yo, this dude was dead for 2.5 weeks directly above the shop. That's a 5-story building. Like, there's 5 floors. Nothing's up. Like, there's so many, like, retail spaces available in that place. It's a ghost town. There's a gym that's like a fucking Olympic bicycle track on the 2nd floor that's like a quarter mile. Mm-hmm. Huge. It's just empty, like a ghost town. JJ was dead for 2 fucking weeks above the shop. The guy was like, the guy that owns the building, so distraught. He was like, I've known JJ for 25 years. I've worked with him for 20. Like, how many people do you know that you've known for even 15 years? You know what I mean? Like, none. Like, very few, slim to nil. So this guy's like, imagine, like, for 2 weeks, like, Derek was like, that guy probably felt like shit. Like, he was probably, he was JJ's boss, you know what I mean? So he's probably like, dude, fucking JJ, like, blowing work off? Like, what's his problem? And then it gets to, like, a week and a half, you're like, what's going on with this guy? You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, like, literally, that guy was probably not, like, looking through doors expecting to find this dude dead. Like, he was probably expecting to find him, like, passed out drunk or, like, sleeping or, like, something crazy. Like, death is the farthest thing from anybody's mind, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he was looking for one of his best friends, and he said that, like, that dude JJ cleaned another building next to Taza, and then he cleaned a lawyer's office. So, like, about 3 days ago, he followed a chain of command. He's like, all right, he called the lawyer's office. He was like, have you seen JJ? He's like, he hasn't been here in 4 days. Like, I had no idea. Check this other building next to Taza, asked them. They said, no, he left, like, about 7 days ago, and he said he was going to Haven Brothers, the truck, to meet up with one of his friends, and his friend said he never showed up. So the building manager was like, all right, point A to point B, Taza, Haven Brothers. He's like, our building's in the middle. And that's when today he was like, he went searching through the whole building. Opened a fucking random door that was locked. JJ, shoes on, fully clothed, face down on the floor. 2 weeks. It's been humid as shit, man. Like, mad humid. There's nothing on it. There's no electricity, nothing. Heat rises. His body was probably, like, decomposing hard. Like, real hard. He said the smell was, like, unbearable. The stench was ridiculous. And he had to fucking identify JJ's body because of how decomposed he was. So they rolled his boy over. Derek was like, I was expecting this guy to be like, yeah, we rolled him over and his head cracked off or something. Like, that crazy. And